Promote your brand here at Viral Hip Hop News. Email me, samant@vhiphopnews.com. No, wait, let's go.
They just as miserable. But I want to talk about, shout out to Kara Dangerous, a friend of the show. I'm sure she's a friend of yours.
Yes, of course. That's sis.
Absolutely. She dropped a post on Instagram that was dope. And we talk about it all the time here. I want to kind of expound on it. She said, remember when everyone knew pro wrestling was fake and they finally admitted it and the fans didn't care and continued to watch it anyway? We're almost there with politics and the media. Now, I want to kind of stray away from the politics unless you want to dive into it. That's a whole shit show in itself. And kind of stick it more towards the media as it pertains to what we do and hip hop and entertainment. And we talk about all the time how fake we assume it is because we're not in it directly. You know what I mean? We're on the outside looking in of it. How fake is this shit for real, bro?
Media in general?
Yes, sir.
Well, I think that there's real motives and real agendas. But the actual content more so falls under the motive and agenda category than it does pure content. So whatever they're shooting to make you believe is what they're doing. But I don't think it's just media. I think it's anything that you look on TV and see, period.
Right.
I think all of that is being controlled. You know, it's been a conglomerate for quite some time now. I believe it's like three platforms. What do you have? Like Comcast, Charter, and I think there's one more.
Maybe Time Warner. Maybe.
Yeah, it's like a few white men sitting around the table making all the decisions in regards to everything that you guys see, everything that your children see, the way that they build their confidence, what the measuring stick for beauty is, whatever they want you to think it is. If it's tall, white, slender, with full lips and walking the runway, then that's what it is. That's what every young girl is going to want to look like. If it's Kim Kardashian, that's what everybody's going to want to look like. That's it. You know, so I view media the same way, the same exact way. You know, it's just agenda driven. Like whoever's in power, that's what's happening. And you know, everything, the way that you get people is that you give them a whole bunch of shit that's based in truth. There's a little truth to it, but there's manipulation. There's more manipulation there than it is truth. Right. And that's kind of like how I see media.
What's your thoughts on the game dissing Eminem? We talked about it here last week. We had a little, not debate, but we talked about it. And I said from watching the game over the last few years that I feel like he has to do a lot of gimmicky stuff, even though his album didn't do as well. I'm sure you hoped it would. I feel like he has to do a lot of gimmicky stuff for his people to look at his music, even though his music is great. What's your thoughts on his diss track to Eminem? Do you think there's anything real there, or do you think it's a gimmick behind that?
Do I think there's anything real there?
Yeah, like is he really hating on him like that?
Oh, like real visceral?
Yeah, visceral. No. Like I'm just gonna use him as a